It's Help Heal Humanity, and today we are at the Good Shepherd. We've made a generous donation, and I want to say thank you to all our donors and everyone in the community who believes in us. This is my dear friend Christopher from high school who works at the Good Shepherd. So go ahead and let our audience know what you're going to do with all of this merchandise.
I just wanted to thank everybody for contributing to us and helping us here through Help Heal Humanity. All this stuff is going to be given out to our guests for free. No one has to pay anything, but thankfully because of you guys and your donations, we're able to put the stuff out for free for our guests to take home and stay warm, especially at this time of the year. The season has changed. The boots are coming in, need to go on people's feet, the jackets on people's backs, all thanks to you guys. So God bless you all and keep it up.
Thank you.
God bless you, sister.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, great.
Today, over 1 billion children in the world live in poverty. At Help Heal Humanity, our goal is to connect children in need with people like you who want to make a difference. Our student sponsorship program helps provide children with the necessities for a healthy and successful start to life. When you sponsor a student, you're not only giving them the gift of education, you're giving them the best chance for a brighter future. 100% of your donation supports the tuition fees, uniforms, textbook, and school supplies needed to thrive in a safe and healthy learning environment. Sponsor a student now and be the catalyst for their brighter future.
Take out my observation. Take out my observation. Take out my observation.
My name is Serena Bufalino. I am the founder of Help Heal Humanity. My career started off as a special education teacher. When my students found out that there were kids in this world that did not have the right to go to school, inspired them. The concept behind the Haiti School Building Project was a small handful of youth in Toronto would help a small handful of youth here in Haiti. The Haiti School Building Project finally opened up last year, September 2018. It has successfully been running for 7 months now, and what I have seen is nothing shy of beautiful. One person with the support of others can literally transform the planet.
Hello. Hello. Yes. Oh my God. This is a special night. Well, first of all, hey Queen, how you doing?
Hello, Miss Barbara. How are you?
I am doing fabulous. You're looking fabulous, nice and glistening. Now, okay, you're gonna say it. I don't want to say it. Where are you at right now?
I'm here live on the grounds in Haiti. Yay! It's a big deal to be here, especially during these times. So I am just so happy that, I listen to our mentors down here. And when they say no, don't come, I listen. And when they say come, I listen. And as you know, spontaneously, I was thinking about it. I was a little bit nervous. And then I said, you know what? It's now or never. Let's go. And I've been here for almost a week. I'm leaving at some point. And yeah, I am just, it's exactly where I and HHH is supposed to be right now. So blessings from Haiti. Thank you, not only for doing this show, Barbara, the Help Heal Humanity show, but for allowing us to share our story. And especially tonight, we have something special and treat for everyone. So yay.
Well, yay. Yes, yes, yes. Like you say, yes, yes. What you always say?
Yes, yes, yes. I got the energy tonight. I got the energy tonight.
Well, we're gonna open the curtain a little bit to that energy because first you're in Haiti, which is amazing. When you told us the board that you like, look, gotta go. it's the calling. I gotta get there. It's now or never type of thing. And we were just like loving on you about that. Safety, but loving on you that you're out there, with the wonderful, amazing children and the people that are helping you out. I know you have a lot of love that they're making sure you're okay. Now, let's talk about the temp right now. I know I'm gonna. It is hot. Serena, when we first came on, we were in the virtual room. She said, "It is hot, Barbara. I'm sweating."
Anybody who knows me knows I absolutely love the heat. It's never too hot for me. Even as a yogi in the summer, I still want to be in the hot room sweating profusely. And I will admit it's been an incredible day here in Haiti. Started at 5 a.m. and
wow,
literally haven't stopped. My Zoom calls started at 6. I haven't had a break, but I'm not lying to you. I have like 7 bottles of water in front of me right now. So yeah, don't mind the glycerin, the little extra shine, the perspiration. It's real. It's Haiti. It's real.
It's real. So that doesn't tell people it is real. And she's there, like I said, fully support. We're sending you a whole lot of love. But I want to get into, because you've been there for a week now. So this is where I want you to kind of just talk about what's going on, give us some updates and everything, because people really want to hear since you're there, in person. So I'm going to let you kind of take that for a while.
All right. So I'm going to start first by saying congratulations. Congratulations to everyone who supports Help Heal Humanity, but most importantly to our student sponsorship program. As many of you know, Haiti is in extreme turmoil. Any Haitian right now would tell you that this year and past years have been some of the hardest days in the history of Haiti. There is no political party in place. There is no government structure. The city of Port-au-Prince has been taken over by gangs. Gang warfare are running this country at this moment, at least in Port-au-Prince. And so, as many of you know, as Help Heal Humanity does focus on helping those most vulnerable, we did set up our school in one of the toughest, poorest, maybe considered one of the scariest suburbs here in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. And so, so I want to congratulate everyone because we are literally in Port-au-Prince. We are less than, 20% of the schools that made it to graduation. And we made it right to the end. And I could not be happier because graduation just happened a few weeks ago, and we were able to not physically be on the grounds, but be here to have our team report to us and get the information we need to relate to our donors. So first and foremost, again, congratulations to HHH and our students for succeeding in what would be considered one of the toughest years to date in our educational programs. So I'm here to ensure that our school program is running. I will get into it later, but September 11th is a day that everybody remembers in this world for not the right reasons. But yes, everybody knows 9/11. And September 11th, 2023 marks the new calendar year here in Haiti. And, because of the times, not only in Haiti, but all over the world, funding has been at an all-time low for us. And I'm here to show our donors, and our audiences that HHH continues to be here. We continue to do the work. We are ensuring that all those kids get back into school for September, which is a dire, desperate need right now. And so, yeah, that's one of the main missions and reasons why we are down here is, again, to support our school project in Canaan, Port-au-Prince. And then the second initiative as to why we are here is realistically, we know that the work that we do in Port-au-Prince can continue with our Haitian teams that we have developed over the 13 years of being here. That school is running safely, and as much as I'd like to be on those grounds, and we would like to be physically, our team and our board, we cannot. So to show our audience and our people that we continue to support Haiti, we want to be safe in Haiti. We have now moved into the north of Haiti, where it's way safer, and there is no gang activities happening out here. And we are collaborating with 2 sister schools here in Haiti, both of them home to over 1,200 students, kindergarten, elementary, straight through to high school. And so we're here on the grounds doing some incredible work in these schools. As many of you know, we have had working with DHL for a little bit over a year now to get an incredible donation of computers. So I'm proud and honored to say that in my time here, we have set up 2 computer labs in 2 of the largest schools out here in the north.
Wow.
We have 25 computers in both of the schools. Again, these schools are generated with solar panels, with generators. It's called Starlink, which is one of the biggest internet providers. And again, I'm having better internet connection here in Haiti than I do back home in the country. And so, a lot of people are like, computer labs, how is that possible? So again, I'd like to think in the 13 years we've been here, God and the universe has connected us with the right people. And yes, thanks to DHL and Help Heal Humanity and our partners here in Haiti, we've set up 2 computer labs, 25 in each classroom. And September 11th, there's going to be a whole lot of children experiencing education, communication workshops in our schools. So yay, another massive accomplishment for us. And then again, it's just to continue showing people that we're here, we're real, we're live, we're not giving up on this country. And at a time where most of the world has turned away from this country, is exactly the time that people should be coming into this country and giving the aid and giving the relief. And there is no other charity like HHH to believe in, because Barbara, Christopher, I see you watching, Joni, and some of our board members. None of us get paid for the work that we do here. We are here because we believe in purpose, we believe in service, and we believe in our ability to give back and heal this planet. So I am just ecstatic to have a team like you all and to show the people that we are here and we aren't giving up. And when you donate to us, it's going to the source, and none of us are getting a cut. None of us are getting a piece of it. And we need you. We need you so much to believe in us and together to help the people that need us all. So I hope that answered your question. I talk a lot, but that's why we're in Haiti. This is what we are doing in Haiti. And I'm just very, very inspired. And I have broken down a couple times many times this week in tears, just to know that we are so blessed to be here, to be operating safely here, and to know that this is where we're meant to be. I've never really felt more safe than I do now. And just thank you for everyone, including the board, for allowing us to be here. Yay.
Yay. Well, so much. I mean, I want to unpack a little bit everything because you gave us a whole lot of awesome information about what's going on. First, again, I just want to just give out the love to every volunteer, to every person, to every child that's out there in Haiti that is basically a part of this movement. this mission that, was on Serena's heart a long time ago, and just being there to support us all together as a team. See, I always tell people it takes teams, it takes communities. And if you didn't have the people, the individuals there to welcome you in, for one, and to help you and be there and make sure things are set up the right way so everything can go smoothly, even though you're in an array of, like you said, other things going on outside of the Haiti thing, it would never be. So we have to always look at the whole team. I mean, we got the board here at HHH. I get that. I love them all. We got volunteers in the U.S. We love them all. But then we have to put the love out there, too, for the people in Haiti, because they're putting their lives out there. They're helping out, too, to make sure that this mission is moving forward.
Exactly. Thank you. Perfectly said.
Yes. So I want to also say too, I know you said it's like, put the fan on, get the fan. I also want to shout out to all of the, like you said, the board members that's supporting us today. Christopher, and I said Christopher's whole name, Joni, and we have like 12 people. Well, no, we have like 20 people watching us right now.
That's phenomenal. Yes, I love it. I love it. And
I love it. So I want to tell people too, just, out there, if you have any, because this is one thing we always want to make sure when we're coming on every Thursday, because we come on the first, just remind everybody, we come on the first and the third every Thursday at 9:00 Eastern time, 8:00 Central time. And I always tell people figure out all the other time zones because I'm not good at that. I just know the two main ones. But the one thing I want to say is, if you have any questions, if you want to say any comments, we are here. We want to hear that. This is not just a one-way conversation sometime on the show. And we want to make sure that you're, showing your love. Even if you want to say a shout out to us, shout out to Serena, whoever, we want to hear from you because we want to talk to the people out there and really get to understand about what we do as Help Heal Humanity. And this show also does a little other side of it. We always support and we always love on other nonprofit organizations. So sometimes you will be seeing us bring in other nonprofits, different, flavor of what they're doing. But one thing we all have in common is the heart and the compassion.
Oh, most definitely.
Totally.
And the belief in the work that we're doing.
Yes,
and so just on that note.
So we had a special, I want to say we have a special guest.
Is she maybe in the back room? Is she there?
Yeah, we're ready. So I want you to introduce her, and then we have a special clip for her, and then we're going to bring this wonderful angel queen on. So you give the love out, and then we'll do the special clip.
All right. So today is a special day. It's an incredible day for us at Help Heal Humanity. To give a little bit of the backstory, I had operated as a single woman to build the school in Haiti. And when I saw that attention was being brought to the journey that we were taking and money was coming in, I realized, we need to make what I was doing as an individual a charity, and thus began Help Heal Humanity. And in forming our charity, I wanted to do things proper. So I had reached out to a lawyer to help incorporate Help Heal Humanity. And at that time, I was connected with this most incredible, beautiful soul named Rowena Rodriguez, who will be joining us this evening. And again, how do I tell Rowena's story? I really can't. She has to do it. But what I will say about Rowena and the treat that you're all in for this evening is Rowena is a beautiful female. She is a warrior. She is a leader. She is a healer. She is a businesswoman. She's in cryptocurrencies. She's in advocacy. She has some large projects around the world. As we said, she's been in law. And she's always been on a spiritual health journey. Really from the day that she was born, and I'll let her share that with you. So I'm pleased to let you know that, after she filled in our charity papers, she immediately joined our charity. She was one of the first members there. She continues to be here. And over the years of her being part of Help Heal Humanity, her life has shifted in many directions. And as I say, and most of our board, we have been around inspiring, powerful, inspirational people our whole life. But when you hear this phenomenal woman's journey tonight, I know you will be touched. So I'm going to let her do herself justice because I cannot do it. We are welcoming the beautiful Rowena Rodriguez.
Yes, Queen. Here we go.
Hello, beautiful.
That was so beautiful.
The
Oh my
Oh,
god. Goodness. Make a girl cry, won't you? Oh,
oh my God, that was amazing.
yeah. Thank you so much for putting that together for me. That was so sweet.
We had to do that. We honor you, Queen. We couldn't go without giving you your flowers. So I always tell people, give the people that are in your life that are so important, that are moving, not just in your life, but you're helping so many others, Queen. We have to give you that love. So I was about to cry when I was doing it. I was like, I'm crying as I was putting it together. I was like crying. So, but it's just, you just bring so much. You just shine so much to the world. So I just want to just say that because I want you to tell your story and everything, but I just want to let you know, you just motivate me every single day of my life. So thank you
so much. Thank you. Well, as Serena and both you and Barbara know, I've been dealing with stage 4 cancer, and it's been a battle every single day. But I keep messaging Serena, always asking her, how's the charity going? What's going on with the charity? Tell me everything. Just always wanting to know where we're at. And we have 4 weeks to go. I believe we can do that, you know. We have it in us to be able to bring those kids to school, and when you get to see them, the sparkle in their eye, there's no turning back. There really isn't. So I'm not surprised that Serena is there. When she told me, she sent me a message. I'm sure she sent you. I'm going to Haiti. It's just for 1 week. Yeah, sure. In my mind, I'm thinking, oh, we'll see how long she's gonna actually stay for. But you've been there, and you're doing our work, and I just can't thank you enough for who you are. Being a part of Help Heal Humanity has been just so incredibly heartwarming for me. Knowing that this has been the greatest fight of my life. This is the greatest fight of my life as I continue to journey through this. I, at times, feel like I don't even know what to say because every day is just so different, you know? But every day I wake up with such gratitude and just a reminder that every single moment that we have this moment to make a difference, to make a change, to do what we can. And it's hard, you know. I wanted to sit up and I wanted to sit at my desk and do this properly and show up. And I was so disappointed that I couldn't sit, you know. I couldn't sit in my wheelchair or like in my chair, just wanting so much to show up for you.
You're here. You're here.
That's all that counts. That's all that counts.
that's it, and the courage and the strength for you to be here today.
Yes.
I am a tough cookie. I don't cry often, and every single time I'm in your presence, you break me. You break me. I do say that you are one of the strongest, most courageous girls I've ever met in my life. So I do want to, ask you, the audience right now, not everybody knows who you are. Not everybody knows your journey. I know, as you said, right now, you're fighting the biggest fight of your life. And so maybe you can, whatever you feel comfortable with, share, your life, your journey, who you are, and what you're going through at this time.
Yeah, for sure. I dealt with seizures from the time that I was 7 until I was 12. I was jumping off the pool, and I thought I was a superhero. Thought that I could do anything. Giving my love to you too, sweetheart. And I ended up diving off the diving board that I didn't know how to do, and I hit my head on the bottom of the pool. And that night, I started having seizures from the time I was 7 till about 12 years old. And my mom found me basically breathless and blue, and called the man of the house and said, my daughter is drowning. Like, you need to get her from the water. And I should remember that night being in the hospital and just holding this teddy bear like it was like my lifeline. And having those seizures till I was 12, didn't understand what was wrong with me. And I remember a priest saying that I must be possessed by the devil or something. And I remember for so long I thought, there's something wrong with me. There must be something wrong with me that I'm this way. And when I was 15, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis and Raynaud syndrome, where I lose all circulation in my hands and my feet. And again, I didn't understand what was wrong with me. I would watch my friends go skiing, and I had to be in the chalet the whole time, just sitting there waiting for them to come back, waiting to have their hot cocoa. And I would just watch them go skiing, and I couldn't go ski because I would just get so cold. So I was inside, and I always felt like, maybe there's just something wrong. Like maybe there's just something wrong with me that I had to be the one to go and to be inside. And then after that, I was diagnosed with systemic lupus erythematosus when I was 19. It was my first year in university. I was so excited to go to school. And so I told my parents, they said, are you sure you're ready? Are you sure you're ready to go to school? And I said, yes, I'm going to go. And I remember, you remember the first year of university, you're so excited and you have Frosh Week on your mind. And I had that on my mind. I was so excited to go, so excited to learn. And I remember the first week I was sharing a room with this girl named Haiti. And she had to bring me to the bathroom. She had to carry me to the bathroom. She turned the water on, and I couldn't do it by myself. And I remember her calling my mom in the middle of the night saying, you got to pick up your daughter or else she's going to die, because I can't do it on my own. And they frantically drove 4 hours to Ottawa to come and get me. And then the next day I was at my uncle's office, as he was a doctor, and I fainted, and they brought me to the hospital. And I was at Toronto Western for quite some time until they diagnosed me with lupus. And then I healed myself on a mountaintop, which was amazing for me. But I was also diagnosed with cancer. So I was in remission for 7 years, almost 8 years with lupus, which was amazing. And then in August of 2020, I was diagnosed with cancer. It's squamous cell carcinoma, which is in my vagina area, which is very, very sensitive. Sensitive to talk about, and also sensitive just because there's so much pain associated with that area. But I was diagnosed with it, and since then, have been Serena's kind of seen me kind of go from this A-type personality who's always ready to go and jump in wherever I need to where I am right now. He's in my bed. Yeah.
Rowena, I just want to say, lady, for you to be going through the obstacles, I always say, earthquakes and floods in our lives. I know, we all hit that. But I look at you, even though, you dealt with so many different valleys in your life, you still have that compassion, and you still, oh my God, I'm sorry. And you still show that light, even though you're going through what you're going through in your own personal life. And every time I see you, I look at other people when they start making excuses about, oh, I got a headache or my stomach hurts or whatever. I'm like, look at Rowena. What are you talking about? I mean, I really literally get pissed off. I'm just going to be honest with you, because I'm like, this woman, went through since she was a child, and she's still been showing up. And you just don't just show up. You show up. People half-step show up, but you show up. So I just want to let you know, because I know we are going to get our wings, and I know you're going to get some beautiful ones up there and a lot of crowns that's going to be coming to you. But just thank you for showing us to know how to show up, to know how to be there in spite of it all. So that's it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
I got to jump in. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, in as Rowena was saying, and she only shared with you her lifetime of health, of disease, of medicine. However, aside from all of that, Rowena really isn't the type of person to pay attention to traditional medicine. She's not the type of person to listen to doctors' diagnoses. She's never been the person who says, oh my God, I'm sick, I can't do this. I say she's the strongest, most inspirational person I know. And throughout her lifetime of ailment and of illness, none of that ever stopped her. As she said, she climbed the mountains, she peaked some of the biggest, peaks there is in the world. She jumped, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this, not many people will jump on a plane and come to Haiti. She is one of our only board members who, the minute she found out what we were doing in Haiti, I'm not lying to you, she jumped on a plane and flew. Like, she basically was like, I'm here. I'm like, what do you mean you're here? Like, you're here in Haiti? Like, oh my God, like, you're absolutely insane in the best kind of way. And just backtrack on that too, we recently celebrated her birthday, and we had asked people to, share a story and a word. And, I remember that. I don't know, sorry if it was your aunt or your auntie or your grandma who had, not your grandma, who had stood up and said, I think, Rowena, you were just a teenager. Maybe you weren't even a teenager yet, and you jumped on a plane and you went to help kids. Where did you go?
Went to Siberia.
Yeah. And
talking about. She just shows up. She does it.
And everyone's story of Rowena, it was her showing up to serve, to serve, to help, to say, how can I be used? What is my purpose in life, and show me and guide me. And, most people would be too scared to do stuff like that, especially with health and physical challenges that she has. And she's never been that. And I'm going to just add, and then I'm going to stop. And in her journey with cancer, Rowena, we were together creating the board on that big wooden thing you had in that apartment that you're in right now. And we were trying to figure out the structure of the board for the charity. And she started to feel uneasy, and she went to the washroom and she came back, and I knew it was bothering her because she had mentioned it enough times in the time that we were, of course, continuing to do as if nothing happened, the board work. And finally I had said to her, like, maybe, go back in the washroom and take a look. And she came back out. She knew something wasn't wrong, but yes, she needed to finish the job for HHH, her courage, her strength. And again, I'll let her speak to this, in the couple years that she has been dealing with this journey. And thankfully, the time that she's allowed me to be in her life to help her a little bit, just a smidget. Every single encounter I've had with Rowena in the last 6 months, whether it's the doctors, whether it's the palliative care team, whether it's her family, whether it's her friends, her communities, her networks, when people go in to see her, you think that we are the ones that are supposed to be there for Rowena and help Rowena. And every single time, she's the strong one, she's the brave one, she's the one helping us instead of us helping her. And, to where she's at right now, in a bed and still so determined to be here today. I mean, I can't say enough about you, Rowena, your strength, your resiliency, your willingness to step up to the plate. I mean, she was sending me emails like, what can I do for the charity? And I'm like, are you crazy? Like, no, you need to focus on your health right now. So I don't know what to say about you. Like, you are an absolute queen, and I love you and I adore you, and I'm grateful to have you and all of us in our lives. And you keep showing up and you keep doing the work. And, I think, let the people know, like, where do you get this from? How do you do this? Like,
what is
Oh my gosh, my heart, my heart. That's what I say to myself every morning. Is I wrap my arms around myself and I say, "What is it that you need, darling? What is it that you need right now? What does this soul need?" And thank you, whoever wrote that, Chris. I think you just wrote that. He joined the charity not so long ago, and I was so blessed to have Serena stay with me while I was at the hospital, and all I wanted to do was to go out. They wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me go for fresh air or anything. And I shouldn't be telling you this because I'll probably get in trouble, but I just believe in all of you. And I said, well, what if you just got me out of the hospital? And she said, what do you mean? Like, took you out? And I said, yeah. And she had her hoodie on, and I had my camouflage, like, pajamas, and we went, and she broke me out of the hospital and took me out to the convenience store, and he wouldn't allow me to, like, bring the wheelchair that we stole. So I was just sitting outside looking like a crazy person. But we were determined, and I was like, don't forget the lotto ticket.
yeah.
And I was so determined. I was so determined to go to the store because I know my parents every night at like 10:30 or whatever time, they have a specific time that they go. And I just thought that they would be so thrilled that I went to the store. But it was because of her that I was able to go, and just having her in my life has been just so much.
Yes.
She's my sister in so many ways. And there's only a few people that could do what she did while she was in that room with me.
Yes. Two main basic queens. Rowena, I just want to say, because I know we're all kind of touched here, but just to give you a minute to pause for a minute. But I just want to just show there's so much love going on right now. People are sending little messages to you. I love what, hopefully Nicola, I hope I said her name right. She said, for such a tiny human, she has a huge heart, strength, genuine, fearless, and courage. If the body matched the size of the spirit, Rowena would be a fragile giant, a Canada bee.
That's
Not a fragile
one.
Fragile.
She was on the board for Help You Humanity. So.
Yeah. Well, Nicola's not on the board, and shout out to you, Miss Nicola, because we love you. Nicola and her partner, her business partner James, they are one of, and you will remember this, one of the biggest donors to help heal humanity. And Nicola and James are the CEOs and founders
Great.
of HiQ Partners. And year after year, they've consistently been there for HHA.
Great.
They
Yeah.
absolutely love and adore Rowena and what's not to love. And yeah, we've been working together. So I'm so happy that you're here, Nicola. And yeah, Rowena's our girl. She's our queen. And you know, we again, you know, Nicola and James, incredible humans. They invited Rowena and out to the opera. Did we go to?
We went to the opera. Then we started talking about, because we were just pretending we were trying to be cool. But they're like, no. Your accent sucks compared to mine. So, so we just looked at each other. We were like, fine, we'll just leave it to the experts. They could say anything, and we would just listen to them.
And you know, and again, Rowena was not in a good position at all.
No.
And this little tiger, she put on her gown, and even to this day, she still looks better than all of us. Not that aesthetics mean much, but yep, Rowena, I can't believe how many people are in love with you because of how beautiful you are inside and out. And
Well, I always say, you know, people always think that disease is supposed to look a certain way. And I really want to redefine the face of disease and circumstance to what it's possibility. So people see that they're free. You know, you don't have to be a certain way. You could still put your lashes on and do your hair and do your nails and still look like the person that you were, and be sick, you know, and have terminal cancer. And the doctors only say that you have 6 months to live. Okay, but do you know who my God is? Like, I don't know who my God is. And so I remember saying to them, and you were asking me how I get through the day. And if it wasn't for believing in a higher power and understanding what source meant, what God means to me, with the universe, just all of that, I wouldn't have the faith to continue. I wouldn't be able to. And so it's my faith that continues to guide me, that continues to walk me through, that continues to show me that I have purpose that's here, and that in some way, you know, I've never asked why I have cancer. I've always just said thank you, because I know that there's a purpose out there that's just waiting for me to identify, and God's got me. So as much as they say I have 6 weeks or 3 weeks or three months or whatever they say, you know, I'm here to show up, like you said. And I just show up. I choose every single day to show up. That's all I do. Like, I wake up every morning and I just choose. I say, okay, God, you gave me feet. I can feel my feet. You know, you gave me eyes. I can see the sky.
Yes.
And that's all we got to do, is we got to wake up and we got to show up for life. And I think people forget, you know, they wake up and they just complain about their mortgage. They complain about how much money they have in the bank. When in reality, we're not going to die with these things. We're going to die with the memories that we make, the friendships that we continue to poke water on, the experience that we've been given. And that's it. That's it. That's all. Think about that for a minute. When I was doing my will and I was writing it down and everything, and I had to do all that, and I write it down, be put away, and I was looking around at my family, and I was just thinking in my head, the fact that, you know, we have all these things that we have to write a will, and we have to do this and that. Look, these are the things that we should do for our families, you know. But at the end of the day, it's really simple. It's about showing up. This is all it is. It's showing up for the day. It's saying to the day, I have the day to run the day. I can run it the way I want to run it, or just let the day pass me by. And when you choose every morning to wake up and choose how you want the day to go, anything is possible. So you tell me there's 4 weeks left. We have 4 weeks. 4 weeks. 4 weeks, people. That's how many of us, I don't know how many of us are even on the call right now, but to know that we have the power to tell one person who knows 100 people, who knows 1,000 people, who knows however many people, that we need however much money to get 4 weeks
Mm.
to feed the children that we have, that we've worked so damn hard for. Serena has been there 13 years.
Yes.
And it just continues to astound me in her way of being there and just caring and showing up. That's what she did. She showed up. She showed up at the airport. She showed up at the airport to say, hey, I'm going to Haiti. I don't care what's happening. And I even knew. I didn't respond to her. I didn't say anything. I couldn't because I didn't know what to say. I was scared that she would listen to me. She would listen to me and she wouldn't go. And so I knew I had to just let her go. And then when she was there and she said that she was safe, then I would be able to speak to her. And I'd be able to say, like, okay, you're okay. And that's you've been to me. And so I just thank you so much for showing up in my life. You consistently show up in my life whenever I need you. And I just thank you so much.
I love you.
Love you.
In all honesty, when she found out I was going to Haiti, what do you think the first thing she said was?
You can't go.
No, she didn't.
Where
I'm coming.
Where am I?
She said, I'm coming. Can you take me? And I'm like, I could sneak you out of a hospital. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could sneak you in my suitcase.
But just put me in your pocket. Just put me in your pocket. I fit.
But you're here. You're here in spirit. I know. Every child, especially for Rowena. Again, I shouldn't speak for you, but Rowena's lifelong legacy has always been about the children, especially the wee children, and she has. From the time that she arrived in Haiti, and yes, she 100% supported our school and our students and our community, but her heart has always been in orphanages, in helping and mothering as many children as she possibly can. So, Rowena, again, you're amazing. I love you. And, your story about every challenge you faced in this lifetime from when you were a little girl with that I can do anything attitude, jumping off a diving board and not knowing how to swim is really the story of your life. You continuously jump in, you can continuously dive in, you continuously think anything and everything is possible. And you are determined every day and every minute to defy all the odds. And you are. And I absolutely love you.
I love you too. I really do. And I thank you all for being here, for being a part of the show. Chris and Jay and Jeanette and Nicole, who I saw, just briefly just come through the screen. I thank you all for coming and for being a part of who we are as a charity. I'm going to be more proud to be a part of this charity than anywhere else. And I'm telling you, when you hold one of these children and you look at them in their eyes, there's no way you can ever forget them. I can't remember their names specifically, but I just remember so much like who they are and them wanting to hold my hand and them never letting go. You're just always wanting to be near us. And when we were doing the food program, I was looking at Serena and I just thought, wow, what an amazing woman she is. For doing this for 13 years, for plowing through and making this happen for them, for these children. But that's what she does. That's who she is. And so thank you so much for who you are. Thank you for being a part of this podcast, but also just for being who you are in the world. I am so moved to pieces to be a part of this. And I thank you, Barb, for just putting your heart into everything and really having faith in me, having faith that I'll overcome this. I know that you always ask during the meetings, how is Rowena? How is she doing? And I just really appreciate the fact that you've been such a catalyst in making all of these things happen and doing the podcast and letting us people know who we are. The fact that we are Help Heal Humanity. We are a charity that wants to really make a difference and wants to change the lives of children. So
Oh my God. Well, I just want to say, because this has been awesome. And I know Serena, I don't know, Serena showed you my text no, I left a message, I think a few days ago. And when you, Serena, she'll come on the show. I think she'll be able to come on the show. And I was like a little kid in a
She
candy.
heard it.
She heard it? Yeah. I was like,
Yeah,
he's
I
coming.
heard.
So it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like the queen of, the world was just like, okay, I got to make sure everything is, how we got royalty coming. You
And
got
I was like, I don't know how to use this thing. I was texting Serena. I was like, Serena, I'm here. What do I do? What do I do? But she's so focused on what she's doing. She's like, I'm president. I'm here. Like so she was just talking with you, and you guys you were talking about the charity, and it was just so nice to listen to you both, because it reminded me. It gave me memories of what it was that we were doing. When we were down there, and man.
And of course, she made me look bad. I would go up, we'd go and feed the children, we'd go feed the children, and I would bring crackers. What do you think Rowena brought? I'm not even lying to you.
Stop
She stopped at like the European bakery.
Oh my
and she'd
God.
bring up dozens and dozens of pastries, and people were looking at me like,
Stop.
who's this girl with the crackers? They were eating flaky croissants. They were eating like cannoli.
That's not true.
So she dug into her own pocket throughout all of the process. She gave the kids memories that even to this day, I know those kids remember her. And I remember the kids coming to the white truck that we were in, and just again,
when we said goodbye, it was so hard.
At the shelters, like we were kicking her out, like it's closing now. It's time to go, and she didn't want to leave. And I know her heart has always been in Haiti. I know her heart is of service, and I know that HHH. We do, like, some of the members don't really know you, and they ask about you in every single meeting, and we honor you in every meeting, whether you're there or not. We will continue to honor you. And you have some messages here about, Ro is such a powerful impact for so many, and you really are. You love you for who you are and your heart to do so much for others in this life. I'm so grateful for your example.
Oh, so sweet.
Well, you know what? Before we sign off, because I want to make sure we do this, because we have the queen here.
Yes.
Rowena, if you don't mind, before we sign off, I want to take myself and the other queen down for just a few seconds. I want you to leave any lasting thing that you want to the audience, and then we'll come up and we'll wrap it up. You good? You good?
I'm so good. Yeah.
Well, we'll be right back.
It's so hard to just say in a few words in terms of what it was and what it is to be able to have a heart to want to serve. But it's a gift that I feel like I've been given, and one that I feel honored to have. And I think we all have it in us to have this heart, to want to serve, and to want to just be there for people. And so my last words that I will say is that you have the same heart to be able to make a difference, to be able to show up for life, to be able to show up for whoever it is that you love. And I just think that you can make a difference in the lives of the people that you have right now. You look at your own home. How is they treating your children? Are you telling them that you love them every single day? Are you looking in their eyes? Are they looking in your eyes to see each other, just to remind each other just how much you love them? Last time I was looking at my father's, and I had to tell him to look at me, to really, really look at me, and to hold me and to hug me, so that I really, really felt him. And these are some things that we just don't forget to do. We forget to do it until they're dead. And it's like, what's the point? I just think that in each of us, we all have it in us to make a difference, to really just to show up for life. And so I would just ask you to show up for life, show up for the people in your life, and make a difference. Just always know that who you are is someone that can make a difference, no matter who you are, no matter what you do. And so I would just want to implore that on you, and say thank you so much for being for doing this podcast and for continuing to love me in the way that you do. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Mwah, we love you. Mwah,
Love you too.
You
Love
are our
you.
hero. You are our hero.
Thank
You are Wonder Woman.
Just
You're a
keep
hero.
showing up. Just keep showing up. That's
Uh,
all I gotta say.
well, everybody got a treat tonight. See, this was like, oh my God. I mean, the whole year I'm just good now. I'm just really good right now. Because we had and I just gotta make one more thing before we sign off. This woman, like Serena says, she's a diva. I mean, I was watching her pictures. I was like, "Oh, that is sharp. Oh, I need to look like that. Oh, she's the bomb." I was just having a love fest over just how you look as a diva. Still standing through everything that you're doing. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to look what you're going through. You don't have to look like what you're going through. And she has set the bar. So I don't know. There's no other bar to set.
Thank
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of boys, a lot of men that are in love with this girl, and I've seen it. I've witnessed it. You know, woo! Yep. She is a beauty.
She is a beauty. So again, thank you, Queens, and we will see you on the third Thursday. Like you said, we do twice a month. I mean, twice a month. And just please show the love to Rowena, just because, I mean, she's on the podcast, but still, please show her love, hugs, virtual, whatever you got to do, center things, whatever you have to do, please love on this queen. Love on this queen. And
Thank
Serena,
you so much.
Always, I love you.
I love you.
Stay safe. Stay safe.
Okay. I love you.
Thank
I love you both. Okay.
Bye, Rowena.
Thank you. Thank
Bye,
you.
Barbara. Bye, all of you.